Hi Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. For a lot of you, this is going to be in regards to an intimate partner or an ex, but not all of you. Some of you, this could be a platonic connection, meaning friends, family, coworkers, you name it. And for a few of you, it might be you versus you. Your light side versus your dark side. Okay, ego versus soul. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. All right. So Aries, when I was meditating on the overall Aries energy, I got a song. I don't know the artist, but I know the song is titled Steady Love. It goes, ooh, steady love. Oh, it's a beautiful song. It's about healthy love. It's about compatibility and steady love. Okay, so some of you, that's really what you're craving. Some of you have a partner like that, and or just that song or that singer may resonate with you. All right, so definitely check that out. I'm not sure of the artist, but if I think about it, I'll let you know. Otherwise, somebody will put it in the comments, I'm sure. So that's kind of the song message that I got. And then I got a few images. One, I got an image of someone drinking. So I don't know the significance of it other than, you know, everything in moderation. Don't overindulge. That can resonate with you or a person you are connecting with. And then, oh my gosh, I've already lost the other message. It was very clear too. Oh, somebody was looking at, you know, it actually kind of looked like a crystal at first. It looked like somebody was carefully sitting and like looking at a crystal. Then it looked like it kind of morphed into a watch, like a pocket watch, and then it morphed into a phone. So again, there's kind of a message there about observation of another or observation of self, but also time and keeping a time clock or a timetable, and spirit wanting to remind you that there is no specific timeline that you need to be on. Time is but an illusion. You know, take life as it comes at you. Don't get too overly involved in that, okay? So let's see what the tarot has to say and where this is headed for my Aries. You had a bunch of cards pop out while I was talking earlier. One of them is your card, the Aries card, followed by Uranus and the 12th house, which is Piscean energy for some of you. So this is kind of being within your wheelhouse, being your daring, badass self, Aries. I love Aries energy. It's just kind of getting reconnected with yourself. For some of you, you may have felt like a little bit of an erratic energy, or maybe feeling down on yourself is what I'm getting for a very few of you. But this is kind of bouncing back from that. Having some sort of insight or breakthroughs or awakenings come through during this time frame. Also, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to synchronicities, deja vu. You might be experiencing that during this time frame. Anytime I have deja vu or something that, like a very significant dream, I always pay attention to that, okay? Because universe is always giving us guidance in many different forms, and those are two strong forms of guidance, okay? This also talks about healing and your spiritual path and forgiveness, surrendering, letting go to a situation. So that may also be something you or the person you're connected with are experiencing. So your overall energy is the 10 of Wands, which is the card of burdens. This is kind of the energy I was feeling when I was saying earlier. Some of you have like let the weight of something, or the weight of the world, or the weight of life, or maybe this connection to overburden you. It could just be that you have a lot of other obligations going on as well, but it's like allowing that burden to rise off of you, okay, is what I feel is coming through for you. And doing that by being able to kind of relinquish the thought patterns that have you feeling stuck, you know, not tying yourself down to too many things that, you know, you don't want to be tied down to as well. Kind of freeing your energy up, freeing your time up for some of you. This person's in the strength energy, Leo energy for some of you. So they are looking their fears in the face during this time frame, or being encouraged to have courage, have the strength to face whatever it is that they need to face, okay? This person is building up their confidence, their security as well is what I'm feeling, okay? So let's see what led up to this for my Aries and go from there. So recent past energy for my Aries. Whoa, whoa. The Moon and the King of Swords. So this is heightened intuition, following your intuition, you know, leading with, though, your head and not your heart is what I feel the stance that you've taken in the past. You know, and maybe it's because there was a reason for that. You were feeling overburdened, maybe even a little grouchy, okay? For some of you, a little bit grouchy in the recent past. But getting fired up in the energy at the same time. So some of you have some really deep emotions that, you know, you acknowledge, but maybe you don't share that with this person or other people, because I feel like I heard a tight lid on it. You know, and I find like Aries people often are very quick on their feet, right? Not wanting to like dwell on one emotion for too long. You know, it's that fire sign type of mentality where it's like, yeah, I feel that, but so what, you know, or yeah, I feel that, but I'm not letting you know. And so some of you may have taken that stance, you know, in love in general or in the past, or you might be connecting with someone who's taken that stance towards you. Either way, there's some inspiration, some creativity coming in as we go into the now energy. Okay, so a bit of mild suppression going on in the past, and then kind of getting your wits about you and getting inspired to move forward. What is this person's recent past energy? The Hangman, Judgment. You know what's really interesting is, oh, okay, I heard, I don't even want to deal with this. Some of you have been in that space where like, I don't even want to deal with this. I felt almost a bit mentally exhausted when I started the reading, which is crazy because it's first thing in the morning and this is when I channel the best. So I feel like this is coming from the Aries energy or the person you're connecting with, where it's just like, I do not have the time for that, or I do not have the mental capacity to take on another thing. Okay, so I kind of feel that energy permeating this reading. This person has the Hangman, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles. So been kind of stuck here, you know, really trying to see something from a different angle, but not really being able to. It's a bit of an uncomfortable energy. And so I feel like that's why this person is going into like wanting to release this discomfort that they've created for themselves is what I feel. But it could be just being uncomfortable in general, you know. This person is moving forward in the energy, but it's very slow movement, a slow to change movement. This person might be slow to let go of something. You know, they get hung up on things and then it takes them forever to like let go of it. And it just really weighs them down in the energy, or it slows their timeline down a little bit because of that, or at least it has in the past. So let's see your perception of each other. Perception. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. So Aries, a lot of new beginnings coming through. Or I should say a lot of potential coming through as we go into the present energy. Potential for, you know, new money or new finance or career, and potential for new friendships, new connections, new love for some of you. but you got to be open to it, right? And in the past, I get a bit of a closed off energy, or like a quick to, they keep wanting to give me quick to judge. Some of you have been like super quick to judge this person, or maybe just people in general that are trying to like connect with you. Especially for my single Aries that might be like trying to dabble or put themselves out, but you're like, no, you know, like really quick to shut the door. Okay. But you don't have to be single. Just if you're intermingling with people, that's the message that they give me, you know, be careful with that. Unless you want people to treat you that way, right? Because you get what you give. But anyways, there's nothing wrong with being picky, but take time to get to know people, okay? So, as it pertains to how you see this person, I feel like you see this person as having some potential, you know, or there is growth potential, but yet to be tapped into, whether that's on their part or your part. You are somewhat open to this person, and you know, willing to talk, willing to communicate, but I don't feel like you're in this space areas where you want to fully invest yourself, okay? Even if it's a committed partner, you just might be in this space where you're giving to it, but you're not giving all of yourself to it, because maybe you have a lot of other things going on for some of you. But that's, you know, that's kind of what I'm getting. You see this person as, and it could be flipped where you see this person as giving you only a little bit of their time, only a little bit of their emotion, and wanting more of that, or wanting this person to be more open when they communicate with you. So let's see this person's perception, Aries. 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Strength card. So this person is coming out of their headspace, okay? If they had been kind of struggling with that in the past, and I feel like this person does struggle with holding on to things. It could be actual things, like a hoarding situation. That would be just for like a few of you. But it could also be like holding on to emotions too long, to things that aren't good for them for too long, holding on to grudges for too long, you know, etc., that type of energy. And here they are still holding on. They've got a lot of pride in their energy. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes pride can serve as a blockage if we're not honoring the emotion underneath. And this person has had trouble doing that, okay? Within the connection or within general. It's just they hold on to it, you know, out of, for some I heard out of spite. I think that's just a few. But it's mostly out of pride. You know, they see you as someone who they may have been stuck in their head over, or you or they, but they're coming out of that and they see you coming out of that as well. They feel like maybe you're a bit closed off to them, Aries, or that you're very strong-willed. Okay, so we often get what we give in connections. So if this person has been closed off, you may have closed off to them, or vice versa. You know, one not wanting to fully open up, therefore the other one doesn't fully open up, and you see how that plays off of each other. So I feel like that could be either a dynamic that goes on within the connection, or just for this small period of time, that being the issue. Okay. So let's see your emotions underneath it all, Aries. How are you genuinely feeling underneath all of this? That was perception. Now we're going into your heart space. The Sun. 4 of Swords. And your card, the Emperor. So beautiful, Aries. This is you feeling good. Feeling good about yourself, feeling happy, getting reconnected, okay? Being a little bit more playful, a little bit more confident in your energy, feeling at peace or at ease with yourself, feeling comfortable in your skin, feeling in control of your emotions, which is the best place to be in. You know, if you feel like someone else has control over your emotions, it's so disempowering. And some of you have allowed that in the past, but I feel right now it's like, no, I'm in control of how I feel. And that's so empowering and like very beautiful on you, okay? And if you're not there yet, then that is where spirit is pushing you, okay? I feel like there's a lot of emotional development going on, a lot of emotional maturity growing within this connection or within you, Aries, and it's helping you to feel more on top of things. I think when it comes to this person, you genuinely want happiness and peace, and yeah, you want to kind of rule the roost as well, though. You know, you want to be the one in charge, I feel. So let's see this person's genuine emotion. Queen of Wands, the Wheel. Ooh, okay, that's a curveball. Why the Three of Swords? The Six of Cups. Okay, this person still hasn't let go of the past. Yet again, this is their message over and over again, having trouble letting go here, having trouble letting go in the now. Now in their heart space, there's heartache, there's pain, and what was the clarifying card? The past. So, this person, you know, their encouragement and guidance is to be able to kind of surrender, okay, and kind of give it up to spirit so that they can pull in this more fortunate energy, this more playful energy themselves. And I think emotionally they're getting to this space where at times they are feeling that, you know, feeling like, okay, I got this, I'm feeling successful, I'm feeling good. And then it's like in the background there is something else going on. There's like this damaging emotion that they keep regurgitating in their memories or in their thoughts, and then it brings it back up, and then they have trouble letting go of that, and it supersedes this more light energy, okay? So if you've had an ending with this person and there was heartache involved, they have not let it go at all. All right, I think they're being encouraged to. They might be attempting to, but I still feel it's lingering here, okay, within the energy. Or if they've hurt you, they're still upset with themselves about it, okay? Especially if they see you doing really good right now. So your hopes are the Two of Swords. You want... Well, you want to be open, but you don't. Like, you're trying to be smart about things, I feel, you know, because you're trying to protect, like, the space that you put yourself in where you're in control of your emotions. And so I think you're kind of hoping to stay in that energy. This person's hope is the Ace of Swords. The complete opposite. This person wants to hear what you have to say, or they want information, they want clarity, they may want you to be open-minded, or they may be trying to be open-minded themselves as it pertains to like love in general or this connection. I heard for some of you, this person's hoping to hear from you. All right, so let's see, most likely future outcome. Aries, now keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat of your life, no one else. Queen of Swords, the Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Wow. So, lots of Swords energy. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, but I have a lot of fire here as well. Or you could be embodying for this sword energy. And I feel for a lot of you, you're the one embodying this. Like, don't mess with me. You know, do not take me for a fool. That's kind of what I feel your stance is, Aries. And it's like, it is kind of helping you to move forward. All right. But watch that energy, as it can be a bit cutting. It can be a bit blunt, like overly blunt. All right. There is movement forward here, and you having a choice. Now, the choice is going to be up to you, but I feel like you have a choice in this situation, and it's whether to move forward, you know, and take your pride with you, or to, yeah, that's what I got, or to take some sort of action or accept something. So there's a back and forth here between kind of wanting to stand your ground and like move on. And then there's this other part of you that kind of wants to continue to take action with this connection, or just like in general. Let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. And when I say move on, I don't mean like break up, although some of you maybe. I mean like move forward from this burdensome energy in the past. But take it as it resonates. 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Wow. The High Priestess in the reverse, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Fool. That's you. So, oh, I have a song in my head. It's Jewel. These foolish games are tearing me apart. But your thoughtless ways These Foolish Games. Foolish Games by Jewel. Look that song up. That might be for you. And that may also pertain to this person or this reading. So take it or leave it. But there might have been some foolish games being played here. This person's in this energy going into the future of, you know, walking away or having some space to be alone with their thoughts, with their emotions. They have just incredible time trying to let go. They're trying to dedicate some time and energy to themselves, feeling disconnected though from the connection or from their own intuition, you know, from their own guiding light is the words that were given to me. It's like this person is trying to recalibrate themselves or begin again, okay? After a period of maybe closure or endings, whether that's with you or in other areas of their life, and yet not feeling guided, not feeling connected to spirit. This person might be in their shadow, where they are allowing the more negative energies to penetrate them, and it's making it difficult for them to know what the right thing to do is. But the encouragement from spirit is to surrender, and to have compassion and for themselves and for this connection if they're able to, so that they can heal, and or to have forgiveness for something in the past if it's not related to you that's got them stuck emotionally and preventing their success from coming in. Spirit guiding this person to take the time to work on themselves so that they can reconnect with their higher self, which is primarily the issue here. This person is a bit disconnected from their higher self, and I feel for a lot of you, they're blaming it on you and or blaming it on past hurts. And although that may have contributed to the disconnection of their happiness or to their higher self, only they have the power to truly disconnect from the truth of who they are, and that's a personal choice. And so they need to hold themselves accountable for that, and also reestablishing their connection to what they know to be true. Okay, so I felt immense amount of empathy right there for this person. Aries, they are, yeah, that's just kind of how I feel. Certainly you don't have to feel that way. You just feel how you want to feel, but I kind of feel for them a little bit. But here you are, Aries, coming into a breakthrough, a revolution, gaining some insight, surprises, good surprises coming in, and emotionally feeling in a more controlled space. And you've got some choices. I feel the ball is in your court as it pertains to this situation. Let's see what your guidance is. Ooh, past lives and thunderbolt. This is so interesting. Look at this. There is a lightning rod. This is the tower in this deck. And then you have the Uranus card. Sorry if I can show this to you. They kind of look very similar, right? So this card is also talking about a breakthrough, insight, sudden insight, unexpected insight, all right, coming in. Could be in regards to past life issues, past life karma for some of you, if you believe in that. Let's see this person's energy, guidance. They have comparison, projection, and patience. So Spirit's really encouraging this person, like I said, to have the patience, to take time to see how they are projecting their own fears into connections, this connection or other connections, all of their connections, and to not get too stuck in the comparison game, because this person compares themselves a lot, I think, to other people or to you. And it's a projection of their own self, really. So, interesting reading, Aries. That was super deep. Man, I did 2 readings today and both were super deep. So, this should be an interesting round, right? For the you versus thems. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have Aries, Scorpio, Pisces here. Okay. Leo, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, could be Aquarius, Gemini. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign. It is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Either way, I am wishing you guys the very best. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there pretty often on my Facebook. I'll be doing some private events there as well. So check me out, Tarot Time with Dana, located in the description box as well as in the About section of my YouTube. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself. My sister's online boutique has new spring clothes coming in every day, avasophiaco.com. Link down below. Either way, I am wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, thank you. Namaste.